Hey, what's going on? Jackson Gage here. Out here on this hike today. I try to get, I try to get communion with nature each day, at least once a day. Get out in nature in silence, even if it's for 20 minutes, But at least one to two times per week, I try to get out into the jungle or out hiking or something that's going to take a few hours, where I'm going to be alone in silence with nature, because you're not going to find another place where you connect, other than nature, because that's our essence, right? That's where we're from. Okay. You can go into a church, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if you want a true connection with God, you get out in nature, and that's where you're going to start becoming very creative, right? Your creativity, you silence your mind and you stop thinking about all of your problems, you stop thinking about all the bullshit in your life, and you begin to just let yourself be, right? And let this mind create, right? Just be quiet, let the silent mind listen and absorb, right? I think Pythagoras said that. Earl Nightingale says the problem with man is they simply don't think, right? We think, but we think about the wrong things, and we think about the wrong things, we bring that shit to us, right? When we think about our bills, or we think about the things we don't want in our life, or we think about the things that are problems in our life, we think about our bad relationships, we think about the job we hate, right? We constantly say that we can't pay our bills, what's going to happen, right? You're creating that, right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, right? Your word is all powerful, okay? You create your world with your words, your self-talk, what you say, right? So anyhow, I kind of got off topic, but I just want to remind you, I don't know where you live, but there's got to be some nature around there, and you got to get out of that simulated society that's been created for indentured servants that are slaves of the mind, right? You need to step out into nature where you can remember that you're free, right? And then you can begin to create that freedom, because the only chains that are, the chains that are locking you up are illusory, right? They're fake, right? But we continue to live in chains and live in a prison, and we build prisons around ourselves, right? Prisons of self-doubt, prisons of fear, prisons of unhappiness and depression, right? And that's just built with our own mind, because we forget who we are and we begin to accept this reality of a slave, of an indentured servant, of kind of being led along a path, right? But that's not who we are. We're free, right? We're one with God, right? We're one with all that there is, all knowledge, infinite possibilities. You can make whatever you want of your life. And one way to connect with that knowing is to go out into nature, clear your mind of all the bullshit, right? And begin to just, sit in silence. And you'll be amazed at the things that begin to happen, right? You begin to become creative. You begin to see solutions to your problems, right? You can't think of solutions. You can't sit around and try to figure out solutions. You have to let that all go, become silent, and solutions come to you. So anyhow, get out in nature. Spend some time with God, all right? Peace and love, man. Jackson Gage, Increase Life. And we don't just talk about it, we live it, of course. Check out all my videos. That's about it, man. Peace and love.